Green Griffin Inn, or Griffin Inn. Cosmo.
Hello there.
Oh, hello. It's quite busy in here, isn't it?
Yes, do you know why?
Everyone's here because Mutamin is putting on a show. Adventurers like me will be trying to get through the dungeon beneath this inn. It's filled with terrible traps and monsters, I hear. And the first person to make it through gets the reward. And a bit of fame too, naturally. It's all very secretive, I understand. The noblemen are here because they like a good scandal and love to watch violence. It should make for a good story. If you're truly interested, you might want to speak to Mutamin about it. He would know far more than I, of course.
I think most of the people here are just people wanting to take part in the challenge. Zamithra was the one who has the gym here, like. Is she carrying it or? This man sits and stares at a woman, oblivious to the drool running down his chin. Witless fighter.
Welcome to the Green Griffin Inn, friend. Something I can get you.
I'd like to ask about this competition of yours. So, someone told you about it, did they? Blasted fools. If word keeps spreading about this contest, I'll have the militia on my head in no time. But nevertheless, you know, that's that. Are you interested in taking part, friend? Yeah, what's the reward? Half my wealth, which is considerable, as I've come off of a long and prosperous adventuring career. Interested? Yes, I'll take part. Right then. Here's a key for the back room. Remember that you will have to pay Jaru 500 gold to be allowed into the dungeon. Good luck. We're not interested in going into the basement. Want to check the inn. See if one of the prisoners is here. 2. If one of the gems is here by the woman who's downstairs at the moment, might be able to steal it.
Okay, everyone follow me and see how it's done.
Criminal is stuck.
Okay, everyone follow me and see how it's done.
The task is done.
Excellent. I'm not exactly stealthy, so I don't want to do any kind of pickpocketing or that sort of action with some around.
Feel the chill touch of the grave.
So as long as she's downstairs entertaining the witless fire, we might have a chance to just go in here and get the stuff.
It cannot be done.
Lock on this door is too complex. Okay, we need a key. Ah, shit.
It is certain as death itself. The task is done. It is certain as death itself. The task is done.
Zor overpowered. Oh shit. He has a blonde.
Break into my room. You be back. bounty hunter!
Get stung. Ah. We're still missing the boss. Should not be too much of an issue. I'll try to get the gem, then try to return the ears for the bounty and the gems at the same time.
I'm on the prowl. Stay out of the way.
Ooh,
Hard day?
Yeah, me kill orcs all day! Big army!
Interested in a hard night?
Huh? More orcs?
If you'd like.
Oh, me see what you doing now. You want romp, huh?
The gods made you smart, did they? Come up to my room then and waste your wit on me there.
Yeah, me do that.
excellent. You witless buffoon. Please have her open the door, that's all I ask. I don't exactly want to kill the woman. I have no quarrel with her.
Halt! You have but a moment to leave my room before I attack you.
Ah, well, whatever. Self-defense! Ooh, could be very valuable. Well, witless fighter naturally didn't have anything of value. Still. Return the ear. That's the first thing we must do. I don't know what'll happen then, or if anything will happen, but I'm pretty sure it's sort of a similar thing as with the assassin or killer that's after with me, that you have to have certain things happen before you can find the last guy.
Thank the gods you've come. While you were gone from port last, that fiend of a half-orc, Yeskar, kidnapped my Shaldrissa.
Yeah, it's probably acquiring all the other ears. So the last one triggers. He demanded a ransom for her return, and it was paid, but still he did not return her. Please, I beg of ye, get my Shaldrissa back. She's my only child. Do you know where she's being held? I do. The old Portlast mines are to the north of town, near the Green Griffin Inn. He holds her there, I'm sure of it. It is a treacherous place and easy to defend, which is why I dare not approach. I can only hope ye have the skills I don't. I'll do it. The gods have mercy. Here, allow me to give ye the bounty money. At least it'd be good to know Yeskar has none of the other killers with him in this. Go to the old mines by the Green Griffin Inn to the north of town then. They are locked and you shall need this key. Hurry, lad, hurry! Gems.
How do you do? Have you had any luck?
Ah yes, the gem that the wizard refused to give up to me. Does the fool still live? Okay, you are coming close to me. What do you want? I need to stop this. Because that other fool is coming very close to me for some reason. Clearly wants me. Yep. There was this big fellow in here looking for someone exactly like ya. Pretty sure it's ya. What do you mind tells I'm to get lost and the big guy kill him for it. I'll bleed all over. Did your friend give him any info? Everybody didn't, but after I saw I'm all split in half like that, I tells the guy you be round these parts. I dare any man here to say he wouldn't have done the same thing right then. Alright, I'd better clear out before anyone else gets hurt. Yeah, these be troubled times about these parts.
How do you do?
Okay,
Have you had
another gem. I see. That is the gem of the warrior woman possessed indeed. She refused to deal with me, but had no problem with you. Or you with her. Have the last gem. Ah, the final gem. How glorious. As agreed, I have your 400 gold pieces, and the item I promised you right here. I shall not deprive you of your reward, my friend. Here it is. We got an armor. And let me take the gem off your hands. Ah, it will be good to return home. I cannot thank you enough for delivering the gems to me. Now I can at least take my daughter to Evermead, as I promised. Cannot wait to show her Corellan's Grove. Farewell to you, friend. Perhaps we shall meet again someday. What kind of armor? Ah, shit, it's light armor. We might as go and identify it immediately and sell it away. I doubt the murderer who's after us is going to attack the city. But the moment we get outside, I think we're in potential danger. Well, immunity to charm and dominate person. Well, it was worth 10,000, more or less 8,000 maybe. Maybe encircle it and the armor together, I mean. I know I can teleport back to the inn, but I'm sort of hoping that we might trigger the murderer. Sooner or later he's gonna pop up, so I'd like to get done with it. Yes, not yet. So, Mutamin's challenge. These rooms are for spectators.
So, this is the latest group of entrants, is it? Very well. My name is Jeru, Master of the Games. Allow me to explain how this will work. It shall cost you 500 gold pieces to be teleported into the dungeon. You'll appear in one of 5 alcoves located in the southern end. If you wish to return, simply use the platform that you appeared on, or any other platform. But it will cost you 500 gold pieces to be teleported back. Neither I nor Mutamin are responsible for your deaths or the deaths of your companions. If you enter, it is your risk to take. Now then, Should anyone wish to enter, approach me with your gold and I'll teleport you within.
Let's go.
Yes? Are you ready to enter the dungeon?
Yes. Here's your 500 gold. Excellent. Prepare yourself, my lord, and let the contest begin. Yeah, choose your path.
Death comes for us all! Feel that!
Yeah, dire spiders used to be a dangerous opponent at one point. Crystal Skull. Okay, I think we're going to go through most of these places here. Just to get the experience, and since we found some interesting loot, I guess we'll hold on to it. Although I don't think the Crystal Skull is any usable. Yeah. It's just an item for the challenge.
It is certain as death itself.
I doubt it's going to be the only one.
The task is done.
Area of Wisdom, it's a proper medical item. Okay. Might as well just go to the end here and see what's there.
Oh, now you.
Dire hellhounds. They're not that dangerous. Much more dangerous than typical hellhounds, sure, but
It is certain that death and damnation. The task is done.
belt of something. Probably not a greater belt. It's you wouldn't get something like that from a place like this.
It is certain as death itself.
Guarantee.
I greet you.
I am yeast, half-orc creature, to ask you a riddle. Answer it correctly and you may pass me unharmed. Should you attempt to pass me without answering, or should you answer it wrong, I shall have the pleasure of killing you. What do you say, half-orc fool? Rather kill you now.
Oh, now get him!
Come on. And you're not using your knockdowns. Crystal Frog.
It is certain as death itself. The task is done.
I don't think I'll make another one of these characters in the follow-up campaigns. I mean, ones that are basically ignoring a lot of these riddles and stuff, because murdering, rhyming people out of hand, that sort of stuff. Well, at least not everyone. But I think for this character is fairly fitting. Fairly straightforward, very simple person, and doesn't want to deal with your shit.
The task is done.
So it's a good match here. It's also good because, frankly, as I've probably complained quite often, though, I don't value this campaign very highly. It's not the worst thing ever by any means, but it's also, I wouldn't call it good by any stretch of an imagination. It's just okay. So, sort of brute forcing through everything is suitable for a campaign here because, frankly, we aren't missing much. And since there are several campaigns, at least 3 official ones, probably at least a few custom ones, very likely I'll actually play more custom campaigns than official ones. Because the custom campaigns, at least better ones, are better than what the official campaigns provide. Let's go and... Horse of the Underdark might be an exception. Horse of the Underdark, if it's not at least comparable, it's competitive. It has a lot of good things in it, and I think a lot of the module developers, custom module developers, also use quite a lot of tricks or ideas introduced at their own adventures. Although I'm not sure if which way it worked, which came first, basically. It might have worked the other way around, in fact. Spider. My criteria usually would be in evaluating these campaigns is naturally does it allow for a lot of replayability role-playing, but the general gameplay, is it fun, is the story good, is it well told? But a rule of thumb would be, after you played it, would you like to play it again? Pretty much just start a new game of it. And with this, the answer is pretty much with a lot of the other campaigns, Hordes of the Underdark, I guess, and a lot of the custom campaigns, I think my answer would be yes. Simply because either the story was well told, so those might be an exception if it's fairly narrow focus, but the story is well told. I would still say, yeah, I'd like to play it again, but maybe not immediately, because there's not that much variation in the story. But a lot of will be in a way that you could see, you sort of start to wonder, what if I had made a few different choices, a different type of character, how would have these things worked out? And how the story would have developed if I had done this and this and this. This campaign will not introduce, incite that type of feelings in me.
I don't think these go to the same place. Yeah, this goes to level 2. There's nothing here. So the other must go to level 3 or even deeper.
Get him!
Speaking of the campaign so far, what we played, I guess the main thing that really bothers me about this is that the story isn't well told. You're just doing quests that don't seem to have anything to really do with each other. And you go to another core area where you have a few extra quests again when you change chapter, but nothing's really changed. You're not really going after some kind of plot or some kind of a story. You're just moving to a next area where you have your next set of random quests to do, and you have to do them before you can move on to the next and repeat the process there.
Feel the chill twitch of the grave!
And then there's the huge amount of trash fights. Fights where there's no challenge in the fight, no risk really either. There's just fight after fight after fight where you don't get loot, you don't get really experience. They're just something for you to be strike down. So I don't still think all the quests have necessarily been bad or badly even told. It's just
certain as death itself.
It's quite a bit of a low quality stuff, or things I would qualify as basically filler, as time wasting, in mixed in with that. So and there's in the overall evaluation, I predict that there's too much of that. We're gonna die. Oh no, Grimna died. That's okay. 2 misses. Stationary objects don't have really an armor class, can only miss on a critical failure. So 2 misses in a row, that's bad.
To be
Let's go.
Hail to ye!
This might be interesting too if you actually had to race here. I wouldn't put it in a way necessarily that if you're not the fastest you lose, but depending on how long you'll take, you will get some kind of maybe special rewards if you manage to basically be the first to complete this. Something like that. Another crystal item. Crystal insects this time. then there would be a little bit of additional pressure here, so you wouldn't. This would be different from other dungeons. Now it's just the same. You'll take your time, and yeah, no one's going to really try to speed this through. Why would you? Maybe the red cape wasn't a good idea here. Exits. Exits. This should be a dead end. No, 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 no. This should be a dead end. Cosma.
You aren't getting away! Not a
I'm
chance!
gonna rip your head off and make it my puppet!
Excellent. Sounds like a plan.
Hello there!
Oh dear, this was harder than I thought. No. In general, when your character portrait has you hugging a kitten, basically everything is too hard for you, I think. And totally pointless areas. Lovely. We need to use the other path.
Hello there!
Yes, we can come back here to the other side and clean up these places. I think if we go down through this end, we won't be able to access the area where the other path leads to. So we'll have to go in there first and open it up at least. As I understand it, at the moment at least, I see it as you have your brute force approach, then you have your intellect approach. That's why she's asking for a riddle. That's why you have this: do your pass the traps or pass the fights. It's use your brain to get the easier path. So this will also skip the second floor entirely, put you on the third. Yeah, a room filled with doors.
Death and damnation! The task is done.
Ooh, now you got me!
So, the level of undead creatures. Deed's Journal. A female wizard lived to see her great-great-great-granddaughters She had 4 daughters, 5 great-granddaughters, 7 great-granddaughters, and 11 great-great-granddaughters. How many great-great-great-granddaughters would she have? Deed's Journal. This is the journal of one Deed, another contestant in Mutamin's challenge. The last entry seems to make reference to the riddle with the numbered doors in the room where his body lies. Curse this riddle. As near as I can tell, the granddaughters that the riddle mentions expand in a pattern: 4 to 5, 5 to 7, 7 to 11. What comes next? It isn't 16, that is all that I know. Why would you even suggest 16? See, no. Well, it isn't 36. Well, it isn't 16. 19 could be it. 24. 20. 38. Yeah, it's 19. Which would be what? Would be this. Belt and Green Griffin puzzle door key. And it has to open this because it has no signpost. Yep. Goo Ravager. Looks dangerous, it goes down like a bitch. Ooh, there's a lot of mages. Ooh, that's a great looking great sword. Ah, too bad it's worthless for us.
It is certain that the task is done.
This pillar shines with a holy light, basking the room, in its warm glow. So this should lead to level 2.
Death and damnation!
Level 2, ooh, Minotaur Chieftain. This might have been a bad idea. No, we're doing just fine. Wonder if he heals. Halberd. Again, looks excellent. Why can't we get a weapon we could use?
It is certain as death itself.
I'm fairly confident we will at least get a +2 weapon. But compared to all the cool stuff everyone else seems to get, that's not much of a comfort.
The task is done.
We only need 2,000 to get a level up, so I think we might barely reach that before going to Luskan. If not, immediately after then. We're probably stressed. Okay, that's 2 levels cleared. And we've got quite a few crystal items. We've got a couple of decent, very good looking items. What's the Pillar of Light? What is it? It's even marked on the map. Has to be important. Oh, respawned enemies, probably. Ooh. Gam, badly wounded.
Good to see you.
If you could spare some healing, friend, I will tell you what I know of the danger ahead. It very nearly killed me. You want me to heal you and put you back in the contest? I care nothing for the contest any longer. I just want to get out of here alive. Mutamin can keep his blasted coin.
Yeah, we can ask the same question over and over again. He'll give the same answer.
I'll see what I can do.
It's totally harmless. Okay, let's use healer's kit. I think we just need to heal him a little bit, doesn't matter what we do.
I'm most grateful for your aid. I was almost certain that I was about to die here in this dungeon. I was ambushed by invisible creatures in the next room. They are quite powerful. I thought I was skilled enough to battle them anyway, but I was wrong. During the battle, one of them came too close to the Pillar of Light and it exploded. I was too injured to take advantage of that knowledge, but you are not. Now I intend to find my way out of here. Thank you again, friend. I wish you luck.
The Silent Lord take you!
There's one downside to that.
The task is done.
Ooh. we aren't going to get experience from creatures if we kill that way. So, yeah. We're going to do this the hard way. We need to start killing them fairly fast though. So, focus fire.
Feel the chill touch of the grave.
Yeah, we have a lot of attacks and we have good scores on them. We might be able to survive this without too much fuss. I think we'll do fine. How much are we getting with one? 240. So that's 1,000 experience points for us. Definitely worth killing them. Excellent.
Death and damnation.
Exactly where they were taken though. Shadow Peace.
The task is done.
Surely there's something else. Wraith. We're immune to the Wraith special abilities, so I'm taking the Wraith. Egg. You'd think the egg would be important because it was so well protected. On the other hand, every one of these items was fairly well protected. Ah, Gorkan. Shit, another one of these.
For you!
Haha, I told ye not to enter the bloody dungeon, fool, and now I be forced to hack ye down where ye stand. So be it.
Feel that.
Okay, this should be easier for us. We have good resistance against his damage, and he attacked me. So this should be no problem. At least he had the goddamn common decency to just lose and die instead of trying to talk his way out of it. And distinctive notch missing from its blade. This would be the item here in the red tiger ones.
It is certain as death itself. The task is done.
$500 points for level up. Excellent.
Get up! Oh, now you got me!
Good lord. Is it any good? No.
The Silent Lord take you!
It's a box, Grimnoth. You don't have to threaten it. Booming voice. You have entered the room of the final test.
competition X.
It is certain as death itself.
Ring of protection
The
plus
task
3.
is done.
I forgot there's things like rings of protection in this game. Could I use it? Yeah. Thank you for the extra armor. Now we're getting closer to 30. And that's something you definitely would like to have at this point. Several classes should have no trouble getting much more than that. Okay. The final challenge lies before you. Okay, there are trinkets that you may collect throughout this dungeon. Place one in the chest before me, but only one. If you give me the one I want, you will find the way out of here. The others, well, the others shall present more obstacles. Which one do you want? The trinket I seek is the one that answers the following riddle. A box with neither hinges, key nor lid, yet inside is a golden treasure hid. So it's the egg. What are the other things for? Crystal frog. Blue slot. There were some experience. And they leave tongues. Okay. What else we had? Okay, if frog is slot, the skull is probably undead, insect is probably spiders or something like that. Umber hulks, well, same thing really. They're trying to use their mind control powers on us.
I'm gonna rip your head off and make it my puppet!
Yeah, I think they just stunned. I'm a bit worried about the skull. Does it mean a couple of skeleton warriors or a lich or something? There's quite a bit of difference between the two.
Get off!
Not skeleton warriors.
I'm gonna rip your head off and make it my...
The egg is the way out of the dungeon. You have completed the competition. Prepare to be returned to the surface. Weapon Master 2 doesn't give us anything particularly interesting. More key strikes. It's the 5th level and the 7th that are of interest really. More strength. More tumbling, no. Discipline. And intimidate. Feats. Ooh, improved critical, definitely. Improved critical. Doubles the critical threat range with a given weapon. So the better your threat range at the beginning, the better the benefit. But it still doubles it. So we'll go from 20 to 19 and 20. And it'll go from that to 18 and 20 later on. So either way, it's at the moment doubling the amount of criticals we can cause. And then it'll get increased later again. So either way, it's a very good thing. Yeah.
Is there something you need?
Okay, what did you get? Not seeing anything special. Where's Mutamin?
You've won the competition. Congratulations. Speak to Mutamin to collect your reward.
I will. It probably isn't all that much.
So, it seems you're the one who's won my little contest, eh? Congratulations are certainly in order.
Why, sometimes I long for the days when I used to travel and adventure as you do. And I'm sure you didn't come here to hear me talk. Here you go, half my fortune for your troubles. I hope it was worth it to you. Once again, congratulations. Yeah, 900 gold. Half the fortune of a long time successful adventure, 900 gold. Any +1 weapon is worth more than that. So, yeah, he's full of shit. It's basically, I think, the game developers deciding basically that this is more or less the sum of gold you're gonna get from quests in this area. So normal quests are to 300 to 500 gold. So an exceptional reward on this stage would be 900 gold, all of which are totally meaningless sums of money. I think the best item we've had on this chapter was closer to 20,000 gold, so it's much more than all the rewards put together. Yeah, it was quite the experience. Well, I'd love to ask you all about it. I'm sure you're busy, and I saw well enough with my own eyes. Very well. I'm sort of curious about the armor, though. And is medium armor making it worthless?
Hey, I'll take.
Yeah. Want to get rid of quite a few of these items. More importantly, I want to finish the Dalen's quest so we can get an upgrade on the amulet he gave us. I don't think it's gonna be all that good, but I still want to upgrade it. Blade of the Rashemi, +2 spell resistance. Yep. Worth 5,000. Family armor. Immunity to mind affecting, resistance to acid fire +1. It's a good medium armor, but it's medium armor, worth 7,500. Belt of inertial barrier, about 3,000. Oh yeah, you have 100,000 gold. Will of Atar, fire damage, magical halberd, 4,000. That 900 gold is seems quite a lot at this point. Watchman's helm, 4,000. Great cloak of protection versus chaos. $120,000. We had an extra belt. Archer's belt. Okay. We have that bonus on the armor though, so it doesn't make much sense to have the belt. It's fairly worthless anyway. Is that it? Yeah. Okay. Dalen, let's finish his quest.
Is there something you need?
I've been waiting. Yes?
Okay, this acts as a notch blade. Is this the one you saw in your vision? Yes. Yes, this is the blood-soaked blade that has haunted my dreams. Then the one who wields this is dead? Yes, he was a dwarf named Gorgon. They told me there was a sinister dwarf among the bandits, one of many who escaped the battle. Then it is over. My mother is avenged, and her spirit can finally rest. Thank you, Prick. Once again, you have proven yourself to be the greatest of friends. Words cannot properly explain the gratitude I feel. He offers an upgrade to the amulet. +3 strength, immunity to fear. I'll take my amulet of health, thanks.
Yes? Is there something? Yes? Is there something?
I have been waiting for you.
Okay, we have the final bandit and the crypt left. We should be able to handle those. And yeah, the assassin is still coming after us. I'm just hoping that he'll actually attack fairly soon. See if we can find the cemetery. Should be somewhere here. Let's see. This is Lascania and those are the gates.
Okay, everyone follow me and see how it's done.
Is it here? Yeah, it has to be here. So, great cemetery. Ooh, zombies.